Good afternoon. A warm welcome to the 2025 graduation ceremony for the students of the World Maritime University. Our president, Professor Maximo Mejia, will deliver his opening address so the ceremony can begin.
University Chancellor, IMO Secretary General, Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, Mayor of Malmö, Ms. Carina Nilsson, our honorees, Ambassador Marie Jakobsson and Mr. Mitsuyuki Uno, Excellencies, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, students, and most of all, dear graduates, good afternoon. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the World Maritime University 2025 graduation ceremony. Today, we recognize the achievements of our graduands as well as of our honorees. Dear graduands, you have acquired absolutely invaluable knowledge and skills during your time with us. You will find, as did I when I was a student here at WMU many decades ago, that WMU leaves a special mark on you, on the way you think, work, plan, and interact. In many ways, WMU acts as a kaleidoscope. You surely remember the toy you might have had as a child. Every time you turn the viewing tube, the mirrors inside create new patterns, new links, and new forms. New constellations appear, and they are all novel, and all are beautiful. This trick is replicated by the university. By living and studying here with colleagues from around the world, you now have expanded your insights to include new links between facts and principles and how they impact each other, whether for good or for ill. You can balance competing priorities and create new and beautiful patterns that will lead to new thinking, new theories, and new practices. This WMU kaleidoscope also works with your professional networks, which will be extremely important in your careers. You may have started at the university with a good network, but I am certain you're leaving us with a much bigger, much more diverse, and incredibly unique network, one on which you will rely on for decades to come. Your networks are made up of your friends and other students, WMU faculty who led you carefully through your studies, those you met during your research or field visits, international experts who have traveled to teach you at WMU staff who ensured that you had the best possible student experience. Some of you have also been privileged to meet representatives of organizations that provided your fellowships. I know you join me in thanking all the dedicated people who have worked together to guide you to today and who now form part of your world. I know that you also join me in expressing our gratitude to our strongest supporters, represented here on stage today, the International Maritime Organization, our host country Sweden, the city of Malmö, and the Nippon Foundation. Scores of other individuals, institutions, and governments have provided invaluable financial and in-kind support. I'm constrained by time from enumerating each and every one of them, but I know the expression of our collective gratitude is sincere and heartfelt. You will bring the total number of WMU graduates to over 6,600. Today, over 40% of you are women, showing significant progress towards our goal of gender equality. You leave, each one of you, a series of legacies you leave your mark on the university, your fellow students, the faculty, the staff. Moving forward, you will leave your mark on your family, colleagues, and the wider maritime community. You are joining the graduates of the last 40 years. Like you, they joined this unique university and emerged a better, stronger, and wiser individual. Alone, you can have great impact, but together, you form a mighty force to lead the maritime and ocean sectors forward to a golden future. So dear graduates, never forget your unique WMU experience, not only receiving knowledge or finding knowledge or creating knowledge, but creating this special sense of community, collaboration, and understanding. You will radiate this special aura, which I hope you will gladly share with others. Remember, the World Maritime University is not only here in this hall or in the beautiful building across this hall, it is in every corner of our planet, embedded deep within you. Thank you.
Thank you, President. This year, we're departing from tradition slightly. We have the special pleasure of hearing a song from a member of the graduating class. Alexander Melifonwu will sing Time to Say Goodbye.
Quando sono l'orizzonte, manca le parole. Sullo cielo che non c'è una stanza quando manca sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre, mostra tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso se li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye. Quando sei lontana sono l'orizzonte, manca le parole. Io sì lo so che sei con me, con me. Tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te.
You like that? Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you to the wonderful musical accompaniment. And I'm glad to see that mine went. Mine were not the only wet eyes in the house. So, now the Chancellor, Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, the Secretary General of the IMO, will deliver the graduation address, but not in song.
I can't follow this. I mean, I've been set up. That was incredible. Oh, good afternoon. I should just say congratulations and sit down right now, really. But no, I'll try. I'll give it a go. First of all, President, Mayor of the City of Malmö, distinguished guests, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, and in particular the graduates. Let me first start and do what the President cut short because of time, and is to appreciate all those that make this possible. Starting with the government of Sweden, and in particularly the city of Malmö, which has generously hosted and supported this institution since 1983. Then, of course, the donors. We rely on them. It's the reason why this university continues to provide that training and education to the future colleagues of all of us, and build this relationship that you graduates will take home and will maintain, because it will help not only your professional development, but also your personal development. And I'll start with the Nippon Foundation. The ITF Seafarers Trust, the TK Foundation, the Orion's Fund, the Grimaldi Foundation, the Lloyd's Register Foundation, Guard AS, Stena Rederi, Valenius Marine, and of course, the governments of Chile, Germany, Ghana, India, the Republic of Korea, Malaysia, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Nigeria, You're taking over today. You're somehow, wow. What was the last one? Nigeria? That's it. The Philippines, Saudi Arabia, South Africa. Oh, I can see the competition in the house now. The United Kingdom and the United Republic of Tanzania. And I hope that I can take more time next year in actually thanking more donors in more countries. I'm rehearsing. I'm going to say the same thing at the assembly in 3 weeks' time. But it is a great pleasure for me to be here with you. I had the honor of being part of these graduation ceremonies in the past as a representative of my country, Panama, as a member of the Board of Governors, as a staff member, and now the honor that you have given me of being here as Secretary General and as Chancellor. And every time that I'm here, I'm always surprised by that community that you develop. But I'm also very thankful to experience that this community goes beyond the end of the day today. There are several that come back to celebrate the university. There are networks that continue to support each other. And that's something that is really valuable for you. And now I'm directing this to the graduates, because we've seen how challenging the world is right now. We've been experiencing at IMO, particularly on security matters when it comes to the Red Sea and the Black Sea. And you probably heard of what happened at the Marine Environmental Protection Committee meeting a couple of weeks ago. But with those challenges, they're also the fact that makes us better, because we need to be innovative. Innovation is not just about technology. It's also how we react as people to what we're facing. It's how we introduce change, how we are better at listening and learning from those situations. And that's something that you should take from the year that you've spent here at WMU. You have had challenges, I'm sure. It's not easy to be away from family and friends. I'm saying that from experience as well. You have to cope with the president and all the faculty. They're very good. They are. Come on. And you have to learn to interact with each other. Different cultures, different societies. But all that makes you better. And that's where WMU excels. So don't look at the challenges that we're facing now as something negative. Always look at it as an opportunity. And when you leave the city of Malmö, always remember that you have the support of this university and the people surrounding you. When you go back to your administrations, the private sector, to your jobs, use what you learned here to your advantage. Be proactive. Show them what you have learned and share it with your colleagues. Don't be selfish. I keep repeating this every time that I speak to students. Don't be selfish. No one is indispensable. But the more that you support each other, the more that you work together, as the president said, the more successful that you're all going to be. And of course, then you will translate that success into this amazing shipping and maritime sector. And who knows, in the future, you may come back in other capacities to WMU or to IMO. I may see you representing your delegations at the organization. I may see you joining the roster of the organization. Take on board all the opportunities that present in front of you. Don't be negative. There's too much of that right now around the world. And do enjoy the challenges. You have to enjoy what you do. Just as you enjoy, I'm sure you enjoy a year here at WMU. When you go back, enjoy your job. And be humble. That's really important. You do it with each other. I know because I have the opportunity to interact with several of you throughout the year when I've been here, when you come to IMO. Always maintain that. Remember, you are the ambassadors of this university. We are successful thanks to you, because you are the product that demonstrate that all that support, all that investment, and all the effort that we all put here to then welcome you at the end of your tenure, it is valuable. So do cherish this incredible opportunity. Invite others to come to WMU. And big congratulations again for everything that you have achieved this year. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to be able to share this moment with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd now like to ask the Mayor of Malmö, the Chairperson of Malmö City Council, Ms. Carina Nilsson, to address you.
Thank you, President, Professor Maximo Meyer, General Secretary Arsenio Dominguez, Dr. Uno, Her Excellency Ambassador Anne-Marie Jacobson, dear graduates, honorees, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's so nice to have you here in Malmö today. I must say, I'm still affected by this fantastic energy from the song and the music here, so it was really fantastic. Today we celebrate your graduation, your achievements, and that is a milestone. It marks the end of one chapter and beginning of another. It brings also opportunities to reflect and on valuable lessons and experiences you have gained from your time here at the university, but also in my city, the city of Malmö. You are now joining an ever-growing list of alumni from 170 countries today, but also we have in Malmö 186 different nationalities represented. So together we are the whole world nearly here in Malmö. And I believe that that is one of the greatest strengths of the university and also for our city. I'm convinced that that makes opportunities to make relationship, to combine different experiences and learning from one another, and also makes better understanding for each other. And I believe that this is also a very good ground for peace in the world. We need peace. Malmö has been tied to the sea in the history. We have been grounded on the fishing industry, the shipbuilding industries, and harbor activities for a very long time. And Malmö is, of course, also a different city from the city we was 40 years ago when World Maritime University took place here for the first time. But we have this importance of the sea and the maritime ecosystem still, and it will be an important part of the city. As the university, we also work with the UN Sustainable Development Goals. It's the steering in all steering documents for our city, and we try to be climate neutral until 2030. And we must find system to preserving and develop coastal areas. And it's not without challenges. And therefore, it's so great to have World Maritime University here in our city. And I think the work you will do will be instrumental in creating a safer, eco-friendlier, and more sustainable maritime world. And I hope that Malmö will be a city to remember for you with fondness. I was lucky to take part of the 10th anniversary of the Tornhuset here last week, and two students, one from Chile and one from South Africa, talking about their impressions of Malmö. And it was so nice to hear you and also understand what Malmö has been for you this year. And I really know that you will be our best ambassadors around the world, all of you who have been here for studying here. And once again, on behalf of the city, I congratulate you on your hard work, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Chancellor, I would like to ask you to come and deliver your Declaration of Authority, which you will find here for you to use.
Yes, I haven't memorized this, so don't. The light is reflecting and I can't see it. There you go. Oh, thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Charter, statutes, and rules of the World Maritime University, I hereby bestow upon you the awards of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Professor Emeritus, and Outstanding Alumnus, and admit you to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Laws, or to the postgraduate diploma, as approved by the Academic Council, and confirm that you are entitled to all rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Could the announcer come to the stage?
For the award of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Mr. Mitsuyuki Uno, Executive Director, Nippon Foundation, and a member of WMU's Executive Board from 2016 until 2024, Mr. Uno has been closely associated with the university for many years. He has promoted WMU in the widest possible arena and has led the support for the university's involvement in oceans affairs. He has a keen interest in developing both human capacity and new technologies in the maritime and oceans field, demonstrated by the funding by the Nippon Foundation of the studies of 843 maritime and oceans professionals from more than 85 countries at WMU. Mr. Uno has supported the university and its students personally, believing in the importance of interpersonal bonds and dialogue. He and the Nippon Foundation have been of immense assistance in many innovations at WMU, from the new WMU building and its auditorium to the foundation and funding of the WMU Sasakawa Global Oceans Institute. The Nippon Foundation has also funded professorial chairs at WMU over many years. The number increased to 7 chairs earlier this year, in addition to the faculty employed at the GOI. For the award of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Mitsuyuki Uno.
President, Chancellor. You give him the chair and we'll have a picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary General Arsenio Dominguez of the International Maritime Organization, President Max Mejia of the World Maritime University, Mayor of Malmo. It is a profound honor to receive this Doctorate of Science, honoris causa. I wish to express my sincere gratitude for this recognition. A doctorate is usually granted to someone who has mastered a field. I understand a thing or two about the ocean. But to tell you the truth, I still do not know the ocean. Let me explain what I mean. I did not begin my career in the maritime field with a strong calling or passion. To be honest, I liked the mountains more. I loved skiing. It already made my heart race. If I had stayed with that passion, Perhaps I might have ended up with a doctorate in mountains instead. So my connection with the ocean began almost by accident. At first, the ocean was something that felt somewhat distant to me. As I worked on ocean-related projects, I tried to bring it closer. I met many experts, discussed ideas, and carried out many programs. My experience grew, and so did my confidence. Yet, strangely, the more I learned, the more I realized how little I knew. The ocean stopped being something I thought I could explain, and instead became a question that kept growing inside me. One event made me feel this deeply. After the Great East Japan earthquake in 2011, a fishing boat washed away by the tsunami drifted across the Pacific. It reached the west coast of the United States in just 1 year, much faster than scientists had expected. We thought we understand the ocean currents, but in this case, they moved beyond our understanding. I learned that we must accept that we still do not know the ocean, especially when we face its vastness and power. For a long time, human efforts through maritime policy, shipping, marine development, and education have tried to make the ocean something we can understand. Maritime once meant controlling or using the ocean for the sake of the economy, for technology, for safety. Those efforts are valuable and must continue. Yet today, we stand at a turning point. To sustainably live alongside the ocean, we must turn our attention away from human needs to the ocean itself, to learning, practice, and coexistence. We can begin by acknowledging that the ocean is something we may never fully grasp. But it is not a problem to solve. It is a possibility to explore. We should not fear what we do not yet understand. The ocean is both a challenge and a source of new possibilities. To embrace both is to build a new, better relationship with the ocean. That is why I do not see this degree as a goal. I believe I have received this honorary degree not because I found answers about the ocean, but because I have continued to receive its questions. I will carry those questions, share them with others, and turn them into opportunities. If that journey is what this award represents, I am truly grateful for this honor. That said, if someone were to say, now that you have the doctorate, you must already know the ocean, I would be a bit troubled. And if they were to say, since you have the degree, please increase our funding, then I would be very, very troubled. Instead, I take this honor as encouragement to keep reaching out to the ocean I do not yet know. I still do not know the ocean. And that is why I will keep asking and learning together with the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Uno.
For the award of Doctor of Science honoris causa, Her Excellency, Ambassador Marie Jacobson. Dr. Jacobson was the principal legal advisor on international law and ambassador at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Stockholm until her retirement on the 1st of June 2023. Her work focuses on international peace and security matters, and she has extensive experience of high-level multilateral and bilateral negotiations on the law of the sea, polar law, international environmental law, boundary delimitation, regional security affairs, international humanitarian law, and arms control. She is a member of the Permanent Court of Arbitration and designated arbitrator under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea and the Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty, and conciliator, Court of Conciliation and Arbitration within the OSCE. For the award of Doctor of Science honoris causa, Marie Jacobson.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, Madam Chairperson, Dr. Uno, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a true honor to have been given an award, or been awarded a Doctor of Science honoris causa, and it is a particular honor that the award has been given to me by the World Maritime University. One of the fundamental goals of the United Nations, as formulated in the UN Charter, is to achieve international cooperation in solving international problems and promoting respect for human rights, and to be a center for harmonizing the actions of nations. These goals are reflected in the 10 core values of the WMU. The WMU is a truly universal university, with students from all over the world. It has been the alma mater for generations of maritime administrators, lawyers, scientists, and policymakers. With alumni from over 171 countries, the WMU reflects the heart and essence of the United Nations. Students also come from landlocked countries. This bears witness of the fact that the ocean is a resource and concern for all states and all people. Being at the WMU premises here in Malmö is exactly like being at the UN headquarters in New York, and that's a very reassuring feeling. Sweden is very proud of being the host country of the university, and we must, of course, acknowledge the crucial contribution by the city of Malmö, without which the university would not have been able to develop in the manner it now has done. Since the start, almost in the outskirts of Malmö, the WMU has gone from strength to strength. It has widened its academic program, and not least, it has developed from being a male-dominated university to engage also female students. Its active endeavor towards achieving gender equality through empowering women in the maritime community and ocean sciences shows that the WMU continues to move in the right direction. In fact, The WMU has always been a step ahead in addressing contemporary challenges. This was shown very clearly after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, when the university addressed maritime security matters in the most widest sense of the word. Now it is no longer possible to turn a blind eye to the consequences for the ocean of climate change. The Global Ocean Institute, the Sasakawa Institute, is making an impressive contribution in addressing current and future challenges in ocean governance and law of the sea, and it does so against the background of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The common denominator for the WMU education program is that they concern the human beings who are dependent on the sea, and that's all of us, because the sea is our global common. It gives us the air we breathe, it gives us the food we eat, and it gives us the sea lanes when we meet. It needs to be protected, cared for, administered as a global common asset. For this, we need institutions, widely accepted norms, responsible private actors, and the individuals who work there. This is where the graduates of the WMU come in. You are the present and future leaders for the management of our common ocean. Every contribution matters. We rely on you. Thank you very, very, very much again for having bestowed me with this honor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jakobsen. The Chancellor and the President are now asked to move to their positions for the conferment of honours, degrees and diplomas.
For the award of Professor Emeritus, Professor Takeshi Nakasawa first joined WMU as an associate professor in 1997, when he was released by Kobe University for a 2-year period. He returned to Kobe in due course, but then rejoined WMU in 2003 as a full professor and head of the MET specialization. He had a significant input into WMU's work across all areas of activity. From 2012, he transitioned into a new role as part-time professor and continued to contribute significantly to teaching and student supervision. For the award of Outstanding Alumnus, Vice Admiral, retired, Awad El-Beloui, formerly Director General of the Saudi Arabian Border Guards and a member of the Consultative Assembly of Saudi Arabia, the Shura Council, since 2024. Vice Admiral El-Beloui has had a long and distinguished career in the service of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He spent almost 5 decades as an officer of the Saudi Border Guard, concluding with spending 6 years as its Director General, until his retirement in 2020. He graduated from WMU with a Master of Science in General Maritime Administration in 1988. Would the first row of graduates please stand? The Grand Marshal will now lead the graduates to the platform. Conferred with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Maritime Affairs, Mirza Zishan Beg, Pakistan. Alexandre Belot, France. Natalia Lorena Calderon Rivera, Colombia. Kang Ki Lee, Republic of Korea. And in absentia, Bikram Singh Bhatia, India. Jenny Charlotte Veronica Larsson, Sweden. Rebecca Prentice Pskovsky, United States of America. And Junji Wan, Canada. Conferred with the degree of Master of Philosophy in International Maritime Law and Ocean Policy, offered jointly with the IMO's International Maritime Law Institute, Mark Mailumo, Nigeria. Conferred with the degree of Master of Philosophy in International Maritime Legislation and Ocean Policy, offered jointly with the IMO's International Maritime Law Institute, Tae Kim, Republic of Korea. Conferred with the degree of Master of Science in Maritime Affairs, Maritime Education and Training, Elio Andrade, Cabo Verde. Zarina Amante, the Philippines. Michelle Margallo, the Philippines. Melifonwu Chike Alexander, Nigeria. Charles Apobome Owo, Nigeria. Terence Tamakwawa, Liberia. Juan Alberto Sanchez Castañeda, Peru. Mswamandla Sosibo, South Africa. Abu Sufyan Mani Usman, Nigeria. Farjana Yasmin, Bangladesh. Emmanuel Johannes Zegeye, Ethiopia. We move to maritime energy management. Mamadou Lamin Badjo, Gambia. Bakahuna Abel Buikizo, Uganda. Emmanuel da Silva Maya, Timor-Leste. Mohamed El Yakubu, Nigeria. Lazarus Shimwaningi Mvula, Namibia. Marvis Frank Hoppy, Guyana. Kabonge John Peter, Uganda. Dixon Alfonso Cunhada, Malawi. Masejo Mosupia, South Africa. Rose Mbula Mutevu, Kenya. Dorika Nayame, Zambia. Tochukwu Patricia Obasi, Nigeria. Adetokunbo Ayodeji, Oke, Nigeria. Tina Kutwa, South Africa. Ati Abbas Shah, Pakistan. Soha Tasnova, Bangladesh. Maritime Law and Policy, Usman Abdul Rahman, Nigeria. Bismarck Owahene Echampong, Ghana. Asfaw Siyum Balcha, Ethiopia. Danisa Amabwaka, Ghana. Yarek Santiago Chinchilla Orellana, Guatemala. Marilyn de Castro, the Philippines. Dewi Balkis Binti Asfar, Malaysia. Margaret Dixon, Sierra Leone. Reda El Messawi, Morocco. Michaela D'Antoinette Frederick Winter, Antigua and Barbuda. Eduardo Hidalgo, Chile. Richard Orisha Jomayo, Iyinbo, Nigeria. Jessie Nita Jeffrey, Ghana. Lydia Kadiri Salah, Nigeria. Subhash Kumar, KP, India. Sadat Khalifa Kibwana, United Republic of Tanzania. Sofiana Konduri, Greece. Janfun Lang, China. Miriam Latianara, Fiji. Wenjuan Li, China. Idil Mohammed, Somalia. In absentia, Christine Malatia, Kenya. Adetola Aderonke Oduwuli, Nigeria. Eshidenang Francis Owen, Nigeria. Dudusi Kwabe, South Africa. Biron Eduardo Robles Romero, Ecuador. Yuma Sakamoto, Japan. In absentia, Wang Zhou, China. Wu Yuanbue, China. In absentia, Zhang Yang, China. Maritime Safety and Environmental Administration, Abdillah Swafan, Comoros. Saad Al-Sharani, Saudi Arabia. Rido Budiman, Indonesia. Jacineth Ilau, the Philippines. Harris Yankwe Geflor, Liberia. In absentia, Tapesh Ghosh, India. Ulvia Hassanova, Azerbaijan. Famara B.M. Jarju, Gambia. Karim Kassem, Egypt. Kiran Chempakasheri Shashidaran, India. Li Baozhong, China. Liu Falon, China. Kathleen May Nadal, the Philippines. Anna Ray Naisot, the Philippines. Nwoko Desmond Eluemono, Nigeria. Manuel Jesus Osorio Colin, Mexico. Eliza Marie Perez, the Philippines. Quoc An Pham, Vietnam. Pha Thi Thuy Linh, Vietnam. Tosca Pinas, Suriname. So Chang-dae, Republic of Korea. Fina Dakulilua Twihaleni Shanika, Namibia. Tobani Sitole, South Africa. Song Vichara, Cambodia. Mario Damian Tiscornia, Argentina. Justice Wayne, Papua New Guinea. Sorab Yadav, India. We move to Ocean Sustainability, Governance and Management. Emmanuel Agbeko, Ghana. Muhammad Ahmad, Nigeria. Susan Angula, Namibia. Ibrahim Badamasi Adamu, Nigeria. Barbara Wade Cummings, Liberia. Madhura Tilina Kumare Del Pachitra, Sri Lanka. In absentia, Bismarck Isel, Ghana. Yetunde Ajoke Idris, Nigeria. Alfina J. Logan, Liberia. Precious Titi Na, Liberia. Kadisha Shawana Ned, Guyana. RHCSK Pereira, Sri Lanka. Kadiatu Sipot Sam Kosaba, Sierra Leone. Ramadan Juma Shaus, United Republic of Tanzania. Abel Alexander Sori, Seychelles. Supani Watanaponsakun, Thailand. Port Management, Ruben Edau, Angola. Ali Bashel, Turkey. Ji-hoon Kim, Republic of Korea. Clint McCulloch, Belize. René Merino, El Salvador. Lucas Fernando Vaquero Roviriego, Brazil. Tsialonra Warahon, Thailand. Chin Kap-yu, Republic of Korea. Shipping Management and Logistics. Precious Aubrey Asekom, Nigeria. Rosel Ariane Cruz, the Philippines. Thi Thu He Duyen, Vietnam. Abdullah Khamis Hamad, United Republic of Tanzania. Kusnul Kotima, Indonesia. Happiness Edward Mollel, United Republic of Tanzania. Thomas Julius Musa, United Republic of Tanzania. Vebao Nagar, India. Kura Njai, Gambia. Hard to follow, so please give a big applause for the next one as well. Adi Novandra, Indonesia. Obayan Joshua Bopemiluyuwa, Nigeria. Pak Kwang-long, Republic of Korea. Vincent Dominic Reyes, the Philippines. Ruan Xingyi, China. Zainab Samo, Ghana. Budsayapan Titanon, Thailand. And in absentia, Zhang Ying, China. Now, representing the graduates of our programs offered by distance learning, conferred with the degree of Master of Laws in International Maritime Law, offered by distance learning, Zoé Alawan, France. Sonia Simran Charan, Guyana. Muhammad Sarwar Chaudhry, Pakistan. Sofia Karlou, Greece. Christos Kleiosis, Greece. Lariak Simon, Kenya. Enrico Passaro, Italy. Dagne Prikule, Latvia. Conferred with the postgraduate diploma in Executive Maritime Management, Akanksha Batura, Singapore. Ithar Khalid, Saudi Arabia. Abdul Ghani Al Sharif, Saudi Arabia. Neil Angley, United Kingdom. Chika Linda Enemo, Nigeria. Pavlos Karajanidis, Greece. Sandeep Kumar, India. Edouard Lagrue, Switzerland. Hermoine Manuel, South Africa. Utkarsh Mishra, India. Tomas Moros, New Zealand. Aditya Ramaswamy, India. Mateusz Wilhelm Remani, United Kingdom. Ricardo José Román Rivera, Panama. Godwin Seiram Kwaku Wegbe, Ghana. Conferred with the postgraduate diploma in international maritime law, Milea Kim Carla Kabuhat, the Philippines. Ronelda Donicia Daniel, Trinidad and Tobago. Conferred with the postgraduate diploma in marine insurance law and practice, Eleftherios Avagianos, Greece. Lucas Mwambi Katema, Kenya. Abdul Karim Twahir Kisuguru, United Republic of Tanzania. Conferred with the postgraduate diploma in maritime energy, Antonio Borracino, Italy. Olo Jules Hien, Côte d'Ivoire. Levent Karabulut, Turkey. Kartik Selvakumar, India. Rahul Srivastava, India. And last but not least, Anit Singh Vij, India. We now come to a very special part of today's program. The following awards have been made to individual graduates in recognition of their outstanding academic or individual performance. For the DNV Maritime Safety and Sustainability Awards, Akanksha Batura. And in absentia, Marcin Jurkun. For the Lloyd's Maritime Academy Distance Learning Prize, Antonio Borracino. We are delighted that Asia House Denmark has again this year endowed the specialization prizes for the MSc in Maritime Affairs. For the best graduate who specialized in maritime education and training, Juan Alberto Sanchez Castañeda. For the best graduate who specialized in maritime energy management, John Peter Kabonge. For the best graduate who specialized in maritime law and policy, in absentia, Zhang Yang. For the best graduate who specialized in maritime safety and environmental administration, Rido Budiman. For the best graduate who specialized in ocean sustainability, governance, and management, Emmanuel Agbeko. For the best graduate who specialized in port management, Lucas Fernando Vaquero Joveriego. For the best graduate who specialized in shipping management and logistics, Joshua Obayan. For the best graduate who specialized in international transport and logistics, taught in Shanghai, Zhang Lei. For the best graduate who specialized in maritime safety and environmental management, taught in Dalian, Fang Xin Liang. For the Lloyd's Maritime Academy Dissertation Prize, Emmanuel Agbeko. For the Schlitter Foundation Dissertation Prize for an outstanding dissertation in the field of shipping and marine environmental protection, Masejo Mosupia. For the Secretary General's Prize for Best Dissertation, Mamadou Badjo. For the C.P. Srivastava Award for International Fellowship, Bismarck Echampong. Two students have identical grades at the top of their class, and therefore the Chancellor's medals in the MSc in Maritime Affairs are awarded to Lucas Fernando Vaquero Poviriego and unfortunately the second one is in absentia, but we will give a big round of applause anyway for Zhang Yang.
Well, congratulations to all of you. And now, Miss Sofiana Contori, the President of the Student Council for the Class of 25, will now address you, and then she will transfer her office to Mr. Mustafa Sise, the incoming Student President for the Class of 26. Sofiana.
Secretary General, President Meya, Registrar Jackson, Mayor of the City of Malmö, esteemed professors, faculty members, proud families, distinguished guests, and of course my fellow scholar of Class S25. What a journey it has been. Look around you. Today we are not just a graduating class, we are a global family. We are 125 hearts and minds representing 53 unique nations. Challenged and we experienced a challenge and life-changing experience. We arrived in Malmö as individuals, but we stand here today as one. Remember those first few weeks navigating a new city and a new academic world. Remember the late nights, the pressure of deadlines, and those demanding periods when the reading lists were endless and the assignments impossible. Well, those stressful times tested our limits, but something remarkable happened. During that pressure, we found our greatest strength, each other. We turned to the person next to us, a person from a different continent, with a different story, and we found a friend. We built a network that isn't just professional, it's personal. We studied together, we struggled together, and today we triumph together. This journey was not one we took alone. We owe an immense depth of gratitude to the entire WMU leadership and staff. To our president, Max Meya, thank you for your vision and your continued support of the student body. To our registrar, Sue Jackson, thank you for unwavering guidance that helped us navigate our academic journey. And to the beautiful city of Malmö, thank you for being our welcoming host and our home away from home. To our esteemed professors, thank you. You were more than teachers. You were mentors who enlightened us with your profound knowledge and experience. Our thanks also goes to the entire university staff who assisted us with our needs and offered support that we went far beyond the classrooms. Together, you all made Malmo feel like home, challenged us, inspired us, and prepared us. We didn't just learn in the lecture halls. Our field trip took us far away from theory to practice, showing us the maritime world in action. But our most important education came from this beautiful, diverse environment. We grew together daily, sharing ideas and perspectives from 127 individuals representing 53 nations. We learned to listen, to collaborate, and to understand that our shared challenges require shared solutions. This experience has fundamentally changed us. We are not the same people when we arrived here. WMU has equipped us with knowledge, it has given us a global family, and this has forged us into leaders. And that is what we are. We are the leaders of tomorrow. As we leave this hall today, we carry more than a degree. We carry a responsibility. We are going back to 53 corners of the world, empowered to be the architects of a better future, a future that is sustainable, equitable, inclusive, and fair. Our mission is to shape a world where our oceans are protected, where our vital shipping industry thrives sustainably and equitably, and where all people can live in peace and harmony. Harmony with our environment and harmony among ourselves. Well, S25, congratulations. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for not killing any members of faculty in the front row. And now we move on to the university choir. The choir will sing the WMU song, Our Beloved School. The lyrics and music were composed by two WMU alumni, Larry Muller and Ambrose Wong, and the musical arrangement is by Arne Svensson. Thank you. Enough. Thank you so much to the Band of the Royal Fire Brigade, which today has been under the direction of Daniel Hansen. Tack så mycket. Thank you to the WMU Choir for their amazing conductor. And of course, thanks once again to Alex Bellinfonwu for... So, the formal part of today's programme has now ended. Guests are asked to stay in their seats until the platform party and the graduates have processed out of the hall. There will be a reception directly outside and on the 4th floor, and members of the platform party and the members of the academic procession, including our brand new graduates, will now rise, and the Grand Marshal will lead them out. Thank you so much.